Africa. I think this has one on YouTube.
Nice. It's like 20 kids, right?
Yeah, they have a lot.
That's awesome.
I think he's going to IU too. I think he's going to IU too. Macaulay, yeah. Oh, he is, right?
Good afternoon and welcome, fellow graduates, family, and friends of the class of 2014. Today, Palatine High School is proud to continue its legacy of excellence and achievement in presenting its 131st graduating class. On behalf of the class of 2014, it is a great, On behalf of the class of 2014, it is a great pleasure to introduce our honored guests. Please welcome District 211's Director of Business Services, Christopher Conley. And now, I would like to introduce Mr. Mike Scheringhausen, a member of the District 211 Board of Education.
All of us here today share your pride on this special occasion. Enjoying you and looking forward in anticipation for your many future accomplishments. Horace Mann, a great American educator, once said, "Let us not be content to wait to see what will happen, but give us determination to make the right things happen." I feel sure the past 4 years have prepared you to make the right things happen in your life and in the world. Go forward with confidence and share your gifts, your talents, and your dreams. On behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations. I hereby accept the Palatine High School class of 2014.
Thank you, Mr. Scheringhausen. It is my honor to introduce to you the class of 2014 student speaker, Manish Kaushal. He has been a positive influence to everyone around him, including his younger peers, as he served as a trust leader. He was the president of both DECA and BPA business clubs. He served as treasurer of the National Honor Society, and he is also a member of the senior class board. Not only does Manish like to get down to business, but he also likes to stay physically active by participating on the Palatine High School wrestling team. Next fall, Manish will attend Indiana University with direct admittance into the Kelley School of Business. It is now my pleasure to welcome the 2014 student speaker, Manish Kaushal. I can't do this. I had a speech written right here for today. I'd rather speak to everyone from the heart. Just kidding. Luckily, I didn't forget to bring this up. On a serious note, I just want to begin by saying how honored I am to be given the opportunity to give the commencement speech for the class of 2014. It's so surreal being right here in front of our classmates, our friends, our families, and of course, our teachers. I would like to take a moment to thank everyone here who has helped us every step of the way. So we are here to celebrate the conclusion of 13 years of education, and some could say the conclusion of our childhood. In these years, we've grown literally and figuratively, gone from children to young adults. We've learned so much, from the Pythagorean theorem to how to write great final introductions, to how to evade marking the hallways when we forget our IDs. But the most important lesson I've learned while growing up is to never grow old. By that, I don't mean to not mature or take on responsibilities. I mean having the outlook of a child. Everyone, take a moment to remember what it was like being 5 years old. You might be picturing a time when your biggest worry was to find a way to not eat your vegetables. When war was only a card game. When the tooth fairy was real. Remember how endless our imaginations were. How eager we were to learn. How we accepted one another. And how we weren't afraid to take risks. I believe that an essential part of becoming an adult is to maintain those 4 childlike qualities as we move forward into the real world. Imagination. I'm sure we all remember fighting crime with the help of our action figures, or having great conversations with an imaginary friend. As adults, we can use imagination not to create new worlds, but to reshape our own world. We have the power to come up with novel ideas and plans to change the world for the better. The computer, the cell phone, and arguably the greatest invention of all, the Snuggie. None of these would exist had it not been for someone's imagination. In 1969, imagination took us to the moon, and by 2022, it might just take us to Mars. Another important childlike quality is a sense of curiosity, which in some ways stems from imagination. I bet everyone remembers going through the phase where they wouldn't stop asking the question why, or wondering where babies come from. I still don't know where babies come from. As we get older, we need to stay curious not only to figure out why, but how, and where, and when. By staying curious, we can expand our knowledge and grow our interests. Sometimes we won't be able to find the answers on our own. This is when we need to be able to ask others for their ideas and their information. If we work together, we can find solutions to problems that were thought to be unsolvable. The third childlike quality we need to hold on to is the ability to take risks. When we were young, we would take huge risks without giving it much thought. Like telling a girl you like her for the first time, only to find out she likes to hold hands with your best friend. Or jumping off your garage in a Superman cape because you want to be able to fly. As adults, we need to stay courageous and take risks in order to accomplish feats we wouldn't be able to otherwise. This could be anything from quitting a job to pursue a different career, or investing time or money in a project that may or may not succeed. One group of young people who I believe are true models of courage are the girls in Africa that have been kidnapped and are being held hostage, all because they want to get an education. Like these brave young women, we must be willing to risk everything to pursue our dreams. Finally, like children, we must be accepting and open to change. When we were kids, change was easy. We went from watching Dora the Explorer on Nick Jr. to watching SpongeBob on Nickelodeon to watching Zoe 101 on T-Nick. Wait a minute, I still watch SpongeBob. Anyway, we were so excited to move from elementary school to junior high and then to come to the greatest high school in the nation. We should take on future changes just as we did when we were younger, with enthusiasm and the ability to recognize new opportunities. As sad as it is that we are moving past high school into a new chapter of our lives, we must remain joyful and embrace the experiences that lie ahead. So as we move on to our future endeavors, I ask us to stay kids at heart, to keep questioning because there is no such thing as too much knowledge, to take risks and not doubt ourselves because doubt has killed more dreams than failure ever will, to keep imagining, to fuel our dreams and aspirations, and most importantly, to be open to new ideas and new people. I would like to conclude with quotations from 2 people who rarely appear together in the same sentence, Albert Einstein and Ferris Bueller. You might be wondering what they have in common, because one developed the theory of relativity, while the other developed the perfect ditch day. But both had the ability to look at the world through the eyes of a child. Albert Einstein said, "The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives." Ferris Bueller said, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it." So as we work towards our aspirations, don't forget to take time to enjoy life with the things and people you love. Work hard and work diligently, but don't forget to take time to relax. Because if you don't learn to chill out, you will burn out. I wish everyone the best of luck in whatever the future holds for you. And one last quotation by philosopher and hip-hop artist Drake. We made it. Congratulations, class of 2013.
This year, Palatine High School choir is made up of 77 members, 40 of whom are graduates.